What's up, athletes? It is Friday and we're on a walk. Today's schedule was, if you're watching this, but it may be 2 months from now, but today's schedule was 13,000 steps and also a 1.65 mile walk with weight. So I've got my 30 to 40 pound vest and I've got about 2.46 miles in. And the subject matter for today that I want to talk about is the 10K lifestyle. The 10K lifestyle. Woo! All right, guys, so we're going to talk about the 10K lifestyle. And it kind of breaks into two parts. The first part has two subgroups. So the first part being physical, we're going to talk about, which is hitting your 10,000 steps a day. The reason why I feel like this is important is because of genetics, but also, the more importantly, epigenetics. So genetically, we're made, or at least our ancestors were made, and they were successful at walking 5 to 6 to 7 miles a day, going out, foraging food, and then capturing the adequate amount of caloric needs for the day, and then coming back home and sitting by the fire, and then repeating. And then that was done for lots and lots and lots of years. So that's a cool story. What if you don't want to be like caveman? You don't want to walk 5 miles a day? Let me tell you why it's important. We had this disease that is probably the most prolific killer in the history of human beings, called metabolic syndrome. Metabolic syndrome is a disease that's created through the what I call the disease of affluence. We're eating way too much high glycemic foods and doing way too less activity. Causes lots of different problems in chronic inflammation, in the cardiovascular system, in the nervous system, in the muscular skeletal system, and it just causes havoc everywhere. Metabolic syndrome is the leading cause of stroke, cancer, high blood pressure, Alzheimer's, and I think there's one more, but that's my brain. But anyway, so all those things are prolific killers. We all probably know someone that's unfortunately suffered from one of those things. I know that I have personally. So if we're trying to defeat metabolic disorder, the easiest way to do that is to eat a paleo nutrition standard, which is part of the nutrition standard that I provided to my group, which is a kind of a philosophy on eating based on our genetic background, which is, the caveman lifestyle. Eating a diet consistent of meats, vegetables, seeds, nuts, and fruit, and then also getting your 10,000 steps a day. The 10,000 step a day model started in the 1960s by the Japanese, who created a pedometer that measures every step that you take. So if you use them as a marker of health, the Japanese culture has some of the longest living societies that we have in our world. They're actually uptrending. Most societies are downtrending right now for average death age. They're actually uptrending. I've also seen several studies where it shows that if everybody in America completed 10,000 steps a day, it would save somewhere in around the tune of $500 billion for our government. So, how does that savings pass along to you? This is also in a study. It shows that each American, no matter if you're sick or not, pays $1,500 in taxes towards the treatment and medication of and rehabilitation of metabolic syndrome. $1,500. What could you do with $1,500 right now? I can tell you what you do. You could take about 500 of it and invest it into my platform in a year, and then take the rest of 700 and stack it for the rest of your life in a savings account over 40 years, and that'd be worth over $20,000-$30,000. So, because you're never going to get sick, all you gotta do is get up and walk. So that's the reason why I created this whole platform, is to help you become more accountable to being more active during the day, but also bring in some orientation toward mental health cleansing, just making your brain better, working more functional, getting your cognitive abilities up. All that kind of stuff picks up the pace whenever you start exercising. And it's really an exercise, just go out, walking, enjoying the day, and also eating the right kind of foods that you need to eat. So it's proven that 10,000 steps a day reduces the inflammation, helps your liver process glucose, your body becomes more energy efficient during the day, your insulin levels drop, your brain function increases, and also depression goes down. So it's free, and it's like 800 calories just out there in space, and you just grab it. Just grab it, add it to your BMR, and that's how you lose weight. All right. Okay, so that's the first half of the 10K lifestyle. Pretty cool, huh? So, save your life. Get outside, enjoy it. Get out from the AC, quit being weak and sitting in the comfortable lifestyle, and do something uncomfortable. Get you a nice hat. It's really not even that bad outside. It's nice. Get you a good hat and go for a walk. All right, that being said, 10K lifestyle. What's the other side of it? I said earlier there was 2 points. Here's the second point. Making sure that you have continued education in your life. Like, so what? Like, you went to college, you have a degree, or you went to a trade, or whatever you do in life, and you're like, I don't want to learn nothing else. Let me tell you, you should. We are absolutely blessed today in our society to be able to take the content that's provided on social media platforms like YouTube and Patreon and Audible, and take that information into our lives that would typically used to take other generations an entire lifetime. So that continued lifestyle and continued learning aspect of what I'm talking about is really critically important to the 10K lifestyle, because this is how I apply it. I find trusted sources that have developed their professional job, their professional platform, and have taught it or worked under the level of their professional standards for at least 10,000 hours. So there's the 10K. Once you find this type of person, for whatever subject matter you want to be able to provide, like for me, I like Jordan Peterson, Dr. Aaron Horschwig, which is a doctorate in physical therapy. We're so blessed today to have people that have taken time out of their lives, out of their professional career, to provide content for us to help us be better. And like, it's free. Like, you could just pull up literally a professor of psychology that's been out in the world teaching psychology for 30 years and is a daggum expert in a lot of things. You can listen to all their teachings and interpret it how you want and apply it to your life. Or you can find someone that's good at flipping houses and listen to them and apply that to your life. You can build wealth, you can build health, you can build relationships. There's a million things that you could do. Just find one subject, one. Don't go to 10. Find one 10K person that's a trusted source, and start to tear their information apart. And what I mean by tearing their information apart, I mean is like listen to it, take notes, try to absorb as much as you can. These people have qualified their knowledge through their profession, and now they're applying it. We're lucky enough to have this kind of stuff ready for us. And so that's the second half of the 10K lifestyle, is finding 10K trusted sources and applying them to your life. Applying that knowledge to your life, applying that 30 years, that 20 years of teaching, and taking the aspects of those lessons into your life. Like, we're so blessed today to have this at our fingertips. Of course, a lot of you guys in this group already know that. You guys are high-level educators. I'm not trying to talk down to you, but picking up new talents when you have become a 10K person is also important. Never assume, always assume the person that you're talking to has something that they can teach you. So there's always things out there that you can apply into your life to make your life a little bit better. All right, guys, so that's it for today. That's the 10K lifestyle, just to kind of reflect a little bit. 10K lifestyle wraps up in two parts. First part being 10K steps and paleo caveman eating, and the second one is 10K people that are out there in the world that have applied their profession at a 10,000 hour level, and they are now incentivizing their knowledge and giving it out for free on social media platforms. Get on it. You never know, it could lead into a new passion in life, like walking, learning, getting out there in the world. I thought I was a pretty fit guy, and then I stepped into this 10K lifestyle, and I found out really quick that I was strong, but I wasn't fit. And now I'm strong and fit. So, some things that's happened to me personally, my blood pressure's come down, resting heart rate's come down, liver enzymes have normalized, body fat at 43 maintains at 13 to 14%. I feel like I'm more healthy now than I ever have been in my life. So this stuff works. Get on it. And the best part about it is, like, everything that you see, everything I'm talking about is freaking free. It's free. So you can make two choices. You can sit around and watch Netflix, or you can get up, turn your cable off, turn on your YouTube channel, turn on your Audible, put on some headphones, and go for a 3-mile walk like I just did. You can do it.